It is time here today for Chaos Tray 247. Looking forward to bringing you today's guide here as we move up to closing out Season 17 of Tower of Sweet Chaos in our lovely Christmas holidays theme. With that, thank you for tuning in. As always, down below you'll find the timestamps as we walk through our 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed and overcome Chaos Tray 247. There we go. Now with that, if you got a question or comment throughout, do let me know because I'd love to hear from you as always. And with that, let's get going on to Chaos Tray 247. All right, so a couple of key things here. First and foremost, we can't use defense cookies, we can't use healing cookies, and we can't use bomber cookies. A couple of key tips and tricks on this one, at least to start here with these enemies. They do tend to run in and deal a lot of damage to your team. So surviving those hits ahead of time makes a huge difference. Some of the things that you can do is you can activate your cookies special abilities there and move set prior to them running in to hopefully help evade some of those things versus some of that pure raw auto mode and get through that. The last wave doesn't do that, but they still do deal a lot of damage. So those are all very, very important things. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team. We will try to get by with our epic team here, and then you can see how some of this stuff is going to interact with this particular team as well. So we will run it with more of a support cookie here, kind of a jungle. I like that, giving something other than your cookies for the opponents to hit. We got Tart Tan for damage and Snow Sugar here for good damage and AoE and some of the freeze stuff, Cream Puff in the heal slot, and Schwarzwälder up front as our tank. Now, a couple of key things. We always like to stay focused, at least this one too, on damage. We're going to be on attack, so we want Old Pilgrim Scroll, Squishy Jelly Watch, and Dream Conductor's Whistle here. A couple of things that you can do instead. Again, we always talk about Squeaky Flamingo Tube. If you want to run 2 defense up front, might help with some of the run-in damage that you will receive. We've got Librarian Enchanted Robes there. Again, other things that can help with that damage is switching over to gain the defense with your attack here in Disciple's Magic Scroll. You could be on Grim Looking Sai as well if you wanted, and Vial here as well as some other examples. So like to share those. In terms of toppings, we like to again recommend Resonant where it makes sense. However, please feel free to check out all our topping guides here on the channel for more additional details. Here we're on Solid Almond, here we're on Attack, here we're on Attack, here we're on Cooldown, and this, you know, you could certainly be on Almond there for survivability. Sometimes that helps as you progress farther up the tower. Here we're on Attack as well. So let's go ahead and give this thing a run with the team. Again, not necessarily expecting getting by, so there you go. Lots of that damage. We already lost Snow Sugar there. All right, 247. We get through this one. There we go. We may actually make it happen with 247 here today. And our all epic team. It's going to be close. Ooh, come on. Look at that. Look at that, my friends. We have done it. I'm going to give you the other team too, just so you have that one. One recommendation there for this particular group, let's talk about it because we're not going to have enough to come back, is this. I would probably switch out Snow Sugar there for additional kind of damage dealer as an example, maybe with a little bit more HP. The other thing that you could do is instead of being on damage, you could be on Solid Almond, which would make it successful for that survivability and help you get a little bit more runway at the end. Like we had, so that you're not so close there with those final 2. So that's very exciting for us. We got you an all epic team in order to get by. Now the original team that we did share and the one that we ran 246 with is also one to get by as well. So I wanted to give you that tip and trick here as we conclude today's episode for Chaos Tray 247. So there you have it, my friends. Chaos Tray 247. We got 3 left to make it through on season 17. Thank you for joining today. and I hope you enjoyed the episode as well. With that, if you still got questions, comments, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you. On top of that, I just want to say thank you for your support. I appreciate the likes and the subs as we grow this amazing community here on CookieRun Kingdom. With that, I just want to say, on top of that, thank you to all the members. We got memberships available to you. That's a great way to support the channel and stay connected in the community. On top of that, we got affiliate links and other ways to stay connected. With that, May 247 worked the way it did for us here today, with a little upside surprise, which is never a bad thing. And as we like to say too, try, and try again, because once in a while, that team will still succeed regardless of the situation. It's just the chance of trying. With that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Continue your journey up the chaos tray as we do as well. And in the meantime, we got a ton of CookieRun Kingdom content here on the channel for you, and more coming all the time. We'll see you soon. Take care.